Hello everybody and welcome to another Smackdown review here on Wrestling with Regret. My name is Alex, your self-proclaimed Queen of the Ring, and excuse the setting for this week's review. I am in Buffalo for the weekend for the Every Time I Die Christmas/wrestling show. Should be a lot of fun, but we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about the Friday the 13th edition of Friday Night Smackdown. Let's get into it. So we open up the show with King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode was not there because he wasn't feeling very well. Policy. He messed up the wellness policy. But Dolph Ziggler came out with King Corbin and was playing his hype man, but he was very distracting, honestly, throughout the whole segment. I did not like Dolph Ziggler during this segment, which usually I don't have a problem with Dolph Ziggler, but for this segment, I think he was a bit over the top. He was very distracting, honestly, so I wasn't a big fan of this segment. I liked that the New Day came out to interrupt, and I like that they also reminded everyone during this segment about Kofi's title reign. We keep bringing this up, and hopefully we get another title reign. I would love to see him in the main title scene again, but we set up King Corbin and Kofi Kingston for later tonight. Next was a fun women's segment. We had Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, again with another jobber entrance, but we cut to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross getting interviewed backstage in Gorilla. Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose run from the ring to Gorilla and attack Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and drag them out, drag them to the ring, and they start the match. I thought it was such a great creative way to start this match that definitely was going to be short. We all knew it was going to be short, and somehow Nikki Cross got the win. That's all right, but it was actually a really fun start to the match. I enjoyed it and I was invested for once. For once I was invested in a Mandy Rose match. Whoa. Next we have Shorty G and Mustafa Ali versus The Revival, and I only have two takeaways from this match. Mustafa Ali is amazing. He needs to be put in the main title scene. I've said that week after week after week. I'm probably going to say that next week. And also, Dash Wilder falling was so adorable. I don't really have anything much to say about this match, but I love The Revival. That's what I have to take away from this match. Next, we have a backstage interview with Bayley, and she gets interrupted by Elias on the side, and she walks over to Elias, and of course Dana Brooke is with him, and Elias wrote Bayley a song for Secret Santa and says that her face haunts him like Christmas past. And I thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was a fun little interaction. And then Dana Brooke was laughing, Bayley got pissed off, and then Bayley challenged Dana Brooke. I thought it was a great little setup for a match, and Dana Brooke had another match on TV. You love to see it. And Bayley looks pretty strong. I thought last week she looked pretty strong attacking Lacey Evans, and I thought she looked pretty strong this week with this short little match with Dana Brooke, but it was a nice little interaction. I thought she looked strong, so I really liked that segment. That was one of my favorite segments of the night. Now I know I said the last segment was one of my favorites of the night, but the number one favorite of the night, my number one favorite segment of the night, was the Miz and Renee Young sit-down interview. That was some brilliant stuff. I hope that the sit-down part was setting up a future feud between Daniel Bryan and The Miz, or just a good old match at WrestleMania. Fingers crossed. Yeah, brilliant stuff with the baby monitor and the puppets in the crib with the baby. Maurice is gold. She is so great. I thought she did such a good job with this. And the Miz did a good job and just setting it up and them getting fessed up and scared and just sending the cameramen away, and then we cut to a Firefly Funhouse segment, and Bray Wyatt is just like, oh, it's Christmas time, I'm just trying to send gifts. It was brilliant stuff. I wasn't looking forward to their TLC match, but now I am. This was really good stuff. A big pro of the night. My absolute favorite thing of the night. 100%. Now, moving on to my least favorite segment of the night was the match between Heavy Machinery and Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Now, they introduced the new Intercontinental title, and I totally forgot how it looks because I feel like I never really see it on TV, especially I don't see it being defended on TV. There's no storyline for it. There's no feud. I didn't care for this part. I mean, Shinsuke and Cesaro got the win, so that's always good to see Shinsuke get a win because I personally really love Shinsuke, especially when he was in NXT, and you know, to see him where he is in the main roster now. He has the Intercontinental title too, and it's just, you have it, WWE. You're just dropping the ball. And last but not least, we have a good match between King Corbin and Kofi Kingston. At one point, Dolph Ziggler gets ejected from ringside, but he refuses, and then chaos breaks out between Big E, Dolph Ziggler, King Corbin, and Kofi Kingston. New Day get in the ring, they grabbed a mic, and they say they want a match with Dolph Ziggler and King Corbin, and the refs just scramble and they're like, all right, yeah, let's just do a tag match now. We get a tag match with the New Day and King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, but there's another disqualification. The ref calls off the match because Dolph Ziggler pulls out a pair of handcuffs. They start handcuffing Kofi Kingston, and they try to do the same spot that they did last week to Roman Reigns, to Kofi Kingston, chaining him up and throwing dog food at Kofi Kingston. But of course, Roman Reigns comes out and he saves the day, as always. And this, I mean, it was a good match. The match between King Corbin and Kofi Kingston I thought was pretty good, and then they changed it to a tag match. It was like, oh, okay, when is Roman Reigns gonna come out, you know? But it was okay. I think they should have ended with the Miz segment. That was a very, very strong segment. They should have ended the show with that. What do we think? I think it was a pretty good go-home show. Overall, I grade this episode probably a C, between a C and a C minus. Pros were definitely that women's segment with Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. The beginning of that was so creative. I can't get over that. The Miz and The Fiend, that's definitely a match, the #1 match I think I'm looking forward to at TLC. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below what you guys think. What are you looking forward to for TLC? And what did you enjoy this week on Friday Night SmackDown? Make sure to leave a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and share it with all your friends, and make sure to subscribe to Wrestling with Regret. As always, guys, my name is Alex, your self-proclaimed Queen of the Ring. You can follow me on Instagram at _Queen of the Ring, or follow me on Twitter at @Queen of the Ring. Links will be down below for all my accounts and my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my own YouTube channel. The link will be down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!